I think it's very much just one of those where I'm ready for new things to happen. Let's see. Serious need to urinate. Let's just find a bathroom on this floor. We know where they are. There's one over here. Or I could pop into one of those apartments. They should have one as well. Okay. Like, I like the lore and the logs and stuff, and I wish they had more of those and less of these just kind of random locations. There we go. Let's see. But, like, finding that log, like, it really sets the stage for what the characters are. And it would have been really interesting to find, like, just tons and tons of audio logs. I realize budgets being what they are, you couldn't really do audio logs, you just have logs. But, like, it'd be really cool just finding out more about the society and how messed up it got. Due to, I mean, let's be honest, it's probably purely just unbridled capitalism and generally no oversight whatsoever. But, like, finding that log, like, it really does kind of give you that short window into this woman being absolutely atrocious. And we already knew she was a piece of work, treating her employees like machines. But yeah, the fact that she very much was looking down on them the entire time, you know exactly that that's how she thought the entire game. But getting that full-on confirmation is just like, yep, she's a monster. Alright. So how long is this one gonna take? 30 minutes. Alright. In that case, I'm just gonna toss my character in bed. And we'll wait. Well, we've all met that person. Yeah. Yeah, reading the wiki, the main character seems to be the most human and relatable person in the game. That kind of makes sense, though. So many of the other people came here specifically to... let's see. Specifically to enrich themselves. Whereas the main character came... let's see. We want the engineering software. I don't know if I need more than one. Did I ever upgrade the biosphere chip? Oh, they're unpowered. You know, honestly, everything's so cheap. We might as well just make a spare biosphere chip anyway. Yeah. I could make 100 of those and then only start feeling like I'm running out of juice. The worst part is the main character was locked up because he was trying to do good. Yep. Yeah, they framed him and effectively stole his research. But no, I bet we're going to straight up find her, and they will have either murdered her at that party, or she just, you know, everyone there died. I'm not really sure. It could be whatever. Okay. Grab one of those pistol... Oh, both of those pistol parts. I know why I made the other one. Okay, grab the better heatsink. Because at least one of these can be good. Because that seems like a pretty good pistol. Take all the mining software. Okay, start researching on that pistol. Okay. So now we want to pop down into... This is engineering. Yeah, here we go. So if we get the engineering, then I can make the cores, then we can power this whole base and not have to worry about running out anytime soon. What does that run? Food scrap? I guess I'll just take it. Oh, so we did need 2 of these. Which are you? 3D printing. Let's see. Well, I can actually just queue this up while we're right here. Hope this doesn't donk anything. We're good. Because, yeah, this needs a second. I'll just hang out for a second waiting for this one to go. And I can take that shortcut. I guess let's go over here and actually pick it up. I really like the fact that these are linked together. I wish they had some of these facilities, like little micro crafting hubs and like micro bases inside some of the other locations as kind of like a, hey, you can come back here and do stuff. Yeah, I can't research those chips, so I'll have to get rid of it. Probably something I shouldn't say, but all the people turning into the monsters seemed like an improvement. That was, I think that was one of the morals, quote-unquote, taught by, Bioshock. Gosh, I should play Bioshock at some point. I started a little bit, and then I kind of stopped because I didn't have time, but it'd be good for me to do, like, a full run of Bioshock at some point. Oh, I need a second research chip. Oh, no. These are already plugged in, aren't they? Yeah. Let's see. What am I gonna say? I guess we're going back down to the mining in the biosphere. Let's see, how's it building software? It was building the chip to plug in, not the software itself. It was 3D printing a new CPU, effectively. Oh, let's see, while we're here. Now that I have the ability to print the higher tier stuff, let's put in a bunch of build orders. Because, yeah, we're up to level 2. Which means we can make the shotgun G3. Okay, so the pistol's being researched. You know, I just made that new pistol. Time to immediately toss it out the window. So let's... I guess I should make 3 of these. 1 to research and 1 to plug into each of my guns. Let's grab the double-edged knife. Oh, can I not? Oh. Because we just don't have enough space in the queue, I think. Dang. Yeah, I'll wait for this one to clear and we'll add something that's gonna take a little bit longer. Because we want to make a reactor module. No, they all take 8 minutes, actually. That's lovely. Oh, but I need... Oh. That's fine. Bug Snacks was a weird fever dream. I liked that game. I hope they make another. That game had some real special moments to it. Oh, I'm missing an ingredient for the new knife. That's probably what it is. That was unfortunate. Did not notice those things there, but we can turn the biosphere back on. Okay. Go back. Unfortunately, this is kind of one of the slow moments. Upgrading. Luckily, we'll only ever have to do this like 2 more times in the game, where I think T4 is the highest tier. Weapon-wise, there are a bunch of other high-tier items, but we won't have to go into facilities to turn them on. I'm so glad I don't have to come back to these rooms specifically to do any work. I can just plug them in on the main base. Now that I've done that, we can get back in here. I'm surprised by the loading times. This game doesn't seem like it really would need to, but I guess it's more of a matter of, like, how they built the loading than anything else. Okay, so let's get rid of the Carson district. We should read that log again and figure out where she had gone, because whatever district she's at has the next engineering chip, and we want it. Okay. So I'm going to start getting a bunch of peanuts and corns, because we'll want to process those. Okay, just give me what I need. She went to the Ares district. Cool. Process those. Yeah, there's the better healing items and stuff. The one that would actually be kind of useful would be the better oxygen filters and the better thermal regulator. We should start researching those. We should have been researching those this entire time, honestly, but whatever. Oh, wait, no, we couldn't make them anyway. Okay. Humorously enough, don't actually need the better backpack. What colonist suit am I wearing? I'm wearing the Mark II. Okay, just want to make sure I'm not overproducing. So what am I... Oh, I am missing cerium. That's fine. We're just about to get some cerium anyway. Okay. Be able to make those. These are all good. Go back to this. Process these. This is the ore. I think we want to just process a bunch of these gems. I should have been refining these this entire time. Yeah, let's just queue a bunch of this stuff up. There we go. That's a full queue. Okay, so let's go pick everything up. And let's start researching everything that I can. Let's see. SMG, shotgun, armor, and the next bits. Alright, next up. So, we've got the better barrel, we've got the better heatsink. We want the colonist suit. Let's go make us another shotgun body. Now that we're properly researching it. Okay. Yep, she did say Ares District. Because if I can get the T3 chip, we should be able to make all of this stuff. Because research is always one step ahead. I think. Okay, is there anything else I care for? Improved flashlight. Needs cerium. Dang. Okay. That's a way better heatsink. And a way better barrel. Okay, let's just go toss my spare shotguns back into recycling. That's a decent amount of chunks. So this is gonna take a while. I think we might want to just leave it. Boy, this is quick. Unfortunately, the recycling and the processing seems to take a lot longer. Okay, so Monzonite turns into cerium, which is what we need. Unfortunately, we have to process the whole dang list. And that might take a while. Oh, I can also queue up a lot more. I can queue up 6 now. That's huge. Okay, is there a way that I can clear the queue? Yes. Because that'll give me the cerium that I need. Because let's process the gems in a bit. We want to start with the ore. Because the ore seems to be tremendously faster. Okay, and the rest is gems, which we'll just queue up and leave for a while. Yo, guy, screwed that one up. It's fine. This actually kind of works in my favor, sort of. Yeah, I should have been doing this a long time, but this will give me the cerium, and that's all I need. Okay. So, this should mean I can make the knife. Yes? Yes. Make 2. Always make 2. Let's make the SMG body. Let's make the pistol body. Pistol body apparently is going to take a while for some reason. Let's see. And now we should be able to make the improved flashlight. Anything else I gotta do? Can do? Power pack. Yes! So the capacity is a fair bit better. I will probably just make 1, especially if I'm using the knife as much as I have been. Let's see. So next up, reactor modules. Which we have enough. But we're going to need more. So I think I'm going to want to go for a full 8. So I need more cerium and more neodymium. Neodymium. Yeah. Luckily, those are the ones that I just have access to. I'll just make that for the time being. Because I want to queue as many things up, equip as many things as I can, and then we're just going to immediately run out to the Pisces district and start punching. Okay. Anything else? Leave that. That's going to take a while. Pistol's going to take a while, flashlight's going to take a while, reactors are going to take forever. How we doing power-wise? Not great. We might want to just turn the mine off. Or the mine and the biosphere off. Let's see. See, I don't quite have enough juice. Speaking of juice, I'm pretty hungry. Let's eat some spaghetti. We've become spaghetti. Become spaghettin. Toss in the rotten food scraps. Anything else I need to get rid of? I guess the long knife. I'll recycle it in a little while. Right. Gonna move these over. I'm not honestly sure if I care too much about these filters now. I guess I'll carry them with me just in case we run into the generators, but the main problem with the filters is there's not really a whole lot of reason for me to come back to any location kind of ever. And so putting in the better filters, like, cool, it keeps the infection down. But since I'm not coming back, what's the point? Okay, so let's grab everything, because we got a lot of stuff there. Actually, I think we got everything that we were looking for. Perfect. Okay, grab that. Grab that. I never actually did build the other parts, I don't think. Takes a little bit to charge this sucker. Dang. Has the generator been attacked yet? No. I'm actually kind of surprised on that one. Okay, so let's... Can I make this? I guess I can. Let's actually just keep plugging these back into the research thing. Because I can. Okay. Go back to facility. So maybe making all these reactor modules was not necessary. Ooh. No, definitely was necessary. Okay, so the research is going to take some time. Maybe we just make do... Make another big gun. Let's go SMG this time. Let's see about the SMG upgrades. Because I heard they were good. Yeah, I can even upgrade these barrels. Or I can make the upgraded barrels. A lot more T2 tech than I thought there was going to be. But yeah, just make a bunch of those. What about the double-edged sword? I can make the double-edged sword, so I don't even need to make the double-edged knife. Well, worst comes to worst, I just chuck it back into the recycling bin. We only get a tenth of the resources back, so it's not nearly as efficient as I was hoping it would be. Advanced colonist suit. Cripes. So what's the downside on it? Reduced mobility. Yeah, so maybe I'll just make one of them. Alright, so in that case... Let's recycle those. And let's go back. Because at the very least I should plug some things into the generator. Which are the worst? Top ones are pretty bad. Okay, so what is this? Is this security turret? Yeah. So, I know for a fact the security turrets take SMGs. So that might be something we might also want to overproduce a bunch of. Let's see. Well, heat sinks are going to be done in a second. Let's make us another SMG. This thing seems decently punchy. This is like pure crafting episode. I'm just gonna be here researching everything. Crafting everything. But, I mean, it's progress. It's a lot of progress. Go to production. We'll get the double-edged sword, and I think then I'm gonna just leave. Because I've spent a long time here. How are we doing power-wise now? Beautifully. Let's see, rapid-fire boomstick. I don't think we have the ability for that yet. Alright. Time to go to the Hoy. That's fine. This is fine. But that is a lot of power usage. I'm glad I didn't immediately cause a meltdown with that. And realistically, we will have enough. I might want to turn off the crops. While we're gone. Because we generate enough ore just kind of automatically. because this is a heck of a lot faster to produce. It'd be nice if you could tell it to auto-farm and auto-process. I agree. Okay, let's toss these back into research. And then we can just go off and actually work on, you know, completing the game as opposed to just being Explore Man. Let's see, because I'm pretty sure Reactor Modules, we still need more cerium. And currently this is burning through all of our random junk. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. Let's just go. Looks like production's fast enough. Let's just turn these off. That way I just have tremendously more wiggle room than than I had. Okay. Other thing, do I want to grab... I've got 4 medkits, 4 bandages, nanocasting kit. Let's actually quick swing back here. Nope. Back here. I'm gonna grab the decontamination pills. I don't need them overwhelmingly. But I figure I might as well grab them anyway. Just in case. I don't necessarily know what I'm going to be up against, and some of them might be a little bit punchier and a little bit more infectious. But yeah, some definite quality of life perks and upgrades would be kind of nice. I always say this about research systems in games. District to the RAM. Whew, that's a better flashlight. Look at that. But so many games have such uninteresting research systems in them. Like, if you're gonna have a research system in a game, don't just have it be unlock new tiers. Have it be unlock small bonuses. You know, what if there's a research that we could get? We find a rare chip at the top of a hotel that gives like a 10% reactor bonus. So even the lowest tier ones get the benefit from it, but the reactor is slightly better. Or, you know, a rare technology that lets you build combat drones. Kind of like the little biosphere drones, but you effectively just litter your your base with them effectively. And when it inevitably gets attacked, whenever it gets attacked, then they just immediately come in and start mulching whatever. I am digging this sword. Oh, we already found the elevator. That's a good sign. Which means this might be the power room? No. I was really hoping we'd find the power room. But it looks like that might be a separate deal. There we go. These actually have some goodies on them. Boy. Sword ain't messing around. Then again, this room wasn't messing around. That was a lot of enemies. Oh, weird. You guys ever get, like, deja vu to a dream that you had, like, years ago? Just randomly is like, oh man, I suddenly just absolutely remember this weird thing. Like, it wasn't even a major dream. It was nothing that I cared to remember or write down, but I'm just suddenly just, like, overcome with memories of that dream. Yeah, it's a glitch in the Matrix. You know what? I'll take it. Not exactly in the same vein, but Shell and I were talking about the sun and the moon earlier. And how it's kind of funny that the sun and the moon are vaguely about the same size to us in the sky. And I'm sure there's actually some kind of reasonable explanation for exactly why this is. You know, why this happened to us as opposed to just pure random chance. Yeah, abnormally large moon, I guess. But, you know, thinking about stuff like that, the sheer chances of just life And our existence here is always just super... I'm not gonna say bewildering, because, like, realistically, it's just super cool. Okay. Damn it. That's fine. That's why I make more of these. Just break my bones like crazy easy. More like a glitch in the way that your brain processes memories. Your brain likes to file similar events into the same section of memory, which causes them to blur together. The interesting thing is, like, the memory that I'm specifically thinking of has, like, nothing, or the dream has nothing to do with any of this. It was, like, me lurking outside of, like, a factory because I wanted to figure out, like, what was going on inside because I was investigating it. I guess, like, maybe there's kind of a similar feel if you think hard enough about it. Alright, I am thirsty. Let's fix that. And it needs a moon of our size to make life. Some theories of very early evolution say you need a particular amount of tides to allow the right chemical reactions. Huh. I'll have to bug my brother about it at some point. Probably knows more about this stuff. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know. At least he seems like he'd probably run into people that would talk about this stuff. Whoops. And know about this stuff way more than I do. I mean, I guess statistically I am equally likely to, just because I interact with way more people as a whole. But that's kind of a separate thing entirely. Let's see. I believe there might be some kind of progenitor race or thing that explains why we're here. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, I don't know. I am firmly agnostic when it comes to these things. It's like, oh man, it'd be really cool if there was a progenitor race or like something else. But yeah, chances are it's just pure random chance, like literally everything else that resulted in the creation of the universe, life, space. And that, well, it's kind of neat to potentially attribute it to something else. It's almost equally beautiful thinking of it in terms of just, like, sheer happenstance resulted in all of this. And the sheer amount of happenstances that stacked up are just so infinitesimally small that it's like, the fact that they did happen is beautiful in its own way. I don't really want to talk about this too much, just because I know inherently this always just delves straight into religion, and that's a topic that I'd like to avoid. But it's always kind of cool thinking about anyway. I love sci-fi. Like, it's weird. There's always the trope of the progenitor race in every sci-fi bit of media that I've ever experienced. You know, it's the Forerunners in Halo. It was the Prometheans in Alien, which I don't know if they've necessarily retconned that yet. What was that, Shell? Oh, the Engineers, not the Prometheans. But that, you know, you always have these kind of alternate sci-fi creation myths. In StarCraft, it was the, what were they called? The Xel'Naga, I think. Or were the Xel'Naga the... Whoa, that guy came on quick. Were the Xel'Naga specifically servants of some greater entity? I might have to switch to the guns, just because while this is working, I'm getting clobbered more than I'd like. Yeah, switch to the guns anyway. Let's see, what else was there? Xenoblade Chronicles 2 had the progenitor race was, like, similar to the humans and created the other races to kind of help humans along, and then they got really pissy and jealous. Why is the sword just 1,000 times better than a shotgun? I don't know. It's always fun seeing different ideas posited in a much more, I'm gonna say, non-theological manner, because then it's a little bit more kind of interesting story. I think when it comes to actual theology, people care a little bit more, and that always is a bit of a downer. I had an uncle who was very much my way is the only way, and I always found that specific argument to be weirdly bewildering. And so I think ever since, I've always just reacted to anybody that acts that strongly about anything to just be like, yeah, no. I mean, there are definitely my way is the only way kind of things. Holy shit, okay, SMG good. There's our answer. Big gun. I might have to upgrade the shotguns, after all. I was contemplating doing so just to make the shotguns super buff. I think I might still do that. Let's pop a basic med kit. I have a bunch of these. I'm pretty sure these little chambers are kind of nothing. I guess I might as well check the desk, just in case they have something useful in them. Big problem with big gun. Gun loud, so when you open doors, someone's usually waiting. They opened the door for me. Like, it's actually worse when I'm quiet. Because my foes don't know I'm there. But if I'm gun loud, they open the door and come to me, which actually works better for me. I just hate it when I get schmutz on my mouse pad, because then it's just, like, slightly under palm. It's the worst feeling. Okay. Oh! I haven't made the next level thermal canister. I should do that. That'll probably give me a lot more exploration time. Also, holy crap, this gun does not overheat. Okay. Oh! Sangjun Bei's penthouse. He's the manager at Nilsson Engineering. Oh! I don't know why, but I was assuming there was a... There's a broken baton on the ground. That's interesting. You can see a lot... He inspired a lot of passion in his employees. Hammer broken, knife broken, baton broken. We got him. Hey man, you passed out after the party. Learn to hold your liquor. Anyway, can't believe we finally got that smug son of a bee, dude. Can you believe all the shit he was carrying on him? He was like a piñata. Ha! And after all the crap about gracing us with his presence, the only thing he ended up gracing is the floor. I figured since this party was mostly our idea, you and I can split the chips he had. I'll keep the other data chip in my place in Leo for safekeeping. I suggest you hide your chip too. Don't let anyone else take it. It's probably worth a lot. After this blows over, we can figure out how to sell them. Take it easy until then, dude. Okay. So the engineering chip is not here, probably. Never mind, there it is. Well, nice part is, that means I found exactly what I needed. But yeah, They murdered him. Honestly, considering everything with this game, like I'm usually not big for street justice, to be honest. Just because, obviously, no good. I feel like in a place like this, with employers this absolutely terrible, I could almost kind of see it. It's like, okay, whatever. These people are atrocious monsters, and that everything they do is purely for their own benefit, and often, potentially, at the detriment to others' lives. And it's like, okay, so maybe not necessarily kill them, but with the way that guy was reacting, I bet he absolutely led to, like, the deaths of at least a couple of his employees. Let's see. Question is, what kind of chip is it? So the chip I found is the level 3 engineering chip, which is great. Let's see. And the next chip is probably the level 4 one.